Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you had a really nice start in the new year. I had a really heavy hangover, but not too bad. It was okay. And now I feel human again. And I wanted to share my top 10 of the releases of the Black Series line in 2024. I'm not going figure per figure because I don't know. When there's a two-pack, I want to like mention the whole two-pack and not like one special figure out of this two-pack. So I'm going with my top 10 releases of 2024. The rules are that I had to own them, that I had to pick them up. And yeah, you can see there won't be no Acolyte and stuff. Already telling you this, but let's start just right away with number 10. This is the R5 Pit Droid pack, which I really like. I know some people have issues with their packs, but mine was pretty solid, nothing too bad. A little antenna bend here on my I always forget the name of these little guys. And yeah, pretty much super happy with this whole set. Really cool addition to my collection, and those pit droids and Astromex are always good for world building and cool photos or cool backgrounds. And so this is a really cool set. The only thing I really didn't like about this set was that it was 50 euro here in Germany, which in my opinion is way too much. I mean, there were 4 different figures and some accessories, but those figures are pretty small, and I think I got it for 40 bucks. I waited a while, and I think 40 bucks, it's okay. 40 bucks, it's a good price for this set. So yeah, this is my number 10. So, and here we go with number 9, which is the Mando Privateer. This is a representative of all the blue Mandos that came out in this year. I really like them all. I'm not someone who's tired of blue Mandos or Mandos in general, because I love Mandos. This is, by the way, a custom 3D printed, not by me, something that I bought. A blaster. Come on, let's focus. I painted it. So I really like this figure because he looks dope. And what really was surprising to me was the whole articulation of this figure. Super smooth, especially the foot joints and stuff like this, or whatever this, I always forget the names in English. Fußgelenk in German. And like the whole, like it's just fun to pose this figure. He's so smooth when it comes to his articulation. He had a good stand. He looks dope. I have no issues with my figure at all. And yeah, I really love the Mando Privateer and all the blue Mando that came out this year. The Shriekhawk and the Shriekhawk Trainers too, and the Nighthawk, of course. Also the Fleet Commander. I also like this one, but this is my favorite of all of them. So next to number 8, which for me is the Ahsoka 2-pack. Clone Trooper 2-pack. This is my first version of the Phase 1 regular clone. I don't have the plain white yet, but I will get it soon enough. And the 32nd Battalion Trooper from Season 7, which is one of my favorite scenes in whole Clone Wars, when Ahsoka like sees all the helmets of the soldiers. And yeah, it's just a super dope figure. It was really expensive on the aftermarket. It's, as far as I know, on the new clone body. So this 2-pack is just a killer army builder. And yeah, I absolutely love this 2-pack. I think that was one of the best releases, one of the top 10 releases in 2024. I also own a 332nd AliExpress Trooper, which is really good. It's a good thing. The only problem was the visor was not completely painted black, so I made this. It's on my shelf now. I don't want to pick it up. But this one is way superior when it comes to painting and stuff. And I really like this design, and I like just the blue from the five or first. I really, really love this 2-pack. So this is my number 8. And here we go with my number 7 on my list. An late release this year from the Skeleton Crew. It's Brutus, of course, like everyone can see. And yeah, I think people already said everything about this figure. It's just an awesome figure. It's a cool character. It's a cool character design. The first appearance of this alien species was in the OT, so this is even cooler. Even if you don't like the Skeleton Crew, you have to pick this thing up. I, by the way, really, really like the Skeleton Crew. I really enjoy the show so far. Haven't seen episode 5 yet, I guess, but I really, really enjoyed it so far. So this Brutus is just overall badass. He comes with 5 blasters, awesome paint job, awesome head sculpt. Yeah, it's a good decision that they made this plastic goods and no soft goods, because those plastic goods turned out really, 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 really good. And he really looks like a space pirate, which is awesome. He reminds me of Edward Kenway from Black Flag, one of my favorite games ever, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, with like all his guns in front of his chest. And yeah, this pose is also from Assassin's Creed Black Flag inspired. So yeah, this is definitely my number 7. I really, really love this figure. And this was my last figure, by the way, this year. not the last whole video that I made. This was actually my last figure, my last Black Series figure for 2024. And here we go with number 6, Gogo IG-12 and the Envelen Deluxe Pack. I really, really like everything about this Deluxe Pack. I love the little Envelens. I love the new mold for the IG. I love the new mold for the Grogu, which, by the way, Stone Manu, if you're watching this, we have actually 6 Grogus in the Black Series line. This is number 6, all the 5 that I mentioned in the last comment, and this was the newest one. Yeah, pretty much enough said about this. Hopefully we will get some new IG-11s and 88s because of this new mold. It's really fantastic. Mine has a little bit of a problem that one leg is a bit longer than the other, which is a bit annoying. But overall, it's not a big thing. He has a good stand, but not as good as... So I turned off the spinny thing now because I really don't want him to fall off. But yeah, pretty much everything on this 2-pack, or Deluxe Pack, not 2-pack, is freaking awesome. And I love it. Number 6. So my number 5, the Droidica. One of the best releases this year. Absolutely stunning mold. Great engineering. Not a whole lot to complain about this figure. I just added some weathering and some dry brushing all over the figure, so that looks more metallic. So this is something that was a bit missing in my opinion. It was like too plain and too boring. But overall it just looks awesome. It looks badass. It's a freaking big figure. And I'm a new collector, so I only collect like over like 1 year now. And yeah, people were asking about this a long time as far as I know, and it's crazy that in my first year of collecting we get so many crazy releases that people waited for years now. All because of me, because I'm a new collector now, and Hasbro knew that, and they decided to make great figures because I'm a new Black Series collector, of course. But it's crazy, really crazy, that we got this one and some other releases too, and some more droids. I don't know how to say Separatisten in English. Of those droids, like of the droids army, which is really, really great. The Commando droid coming next year and all this year, and really, really looking forward to this one. And this one was one of the best releases in my opinion. It's just an awesome figure. So this is my number 5. Yes. So, and here we go with my number 4. Of course, this guy has to be on my list because it's an OT alien and it's my first Hammerhead. I don't have the other one, and it's just like an absolutely cool mold, a fun figure. He looks so stoned. He comes with cool accessories like a blaster and some world building stuff like these little cups, which is great. What I really, really like about this is all the paint job on the skin places of the figure. I want to zoom in now, yeah. Or not zoom in, focus. And yeah, it's just like a really, really stunning paint job. And yeah, overall a cool sculpt. The figure was just like absolutely cool, crazy looking. I cannot make it focus yet. I'm sorry. Here we go. Ah, like look at this. Look at all this texture and paint. And let's take a look at those eyes. Come on. Crazy. And of course, it's like, peace. This hand. So much fun. Just a freaking fun figure. I love this one. Yeah, this is my number 4, Momanadon. If I said this correctly, I hope so. And here we go to my number 3, which is, of course, the Super Battle Droid. He has to be on the list. He's like, for most people, the best release this year. For me, it's close. I don't know, like pretty much all the figures on my list are pretty close together. And this could have been easily my first place. Yeah, everything about this figure is fun. The articulation is fun. The engineering is fun. My only complaint is the paint job, which is a bit too plain, the plastic. So this one you see now is the regular, normal, out of the package version. And this one is my customized version that I, yeah, pretty much just made a silver dry brush all over the sculpt, which in my opinion looks way better. I saw people make way better weathering than me, but it's already a really, really easy and fast upgrade. And I just rewatched the Clone Wars, and I can tell you, in no scene in all of Clone Wars are those figures as plain and clean as this one. Never. So this is my only complaint. It's not a big deal. I guess the figure is fine. The paint job is good. It's all right. It's not a big mistake or something like that. But I think when you look at those figures, you see that the other one looks way better now after the silver dry brush. But yeah, one of the best and most fun releases this year. And I had to pick them up. One for normal retail price, and the other one I got on a sale for, I don't know, $24, which was a pretty good deal. And absolutely love this figure. Love to have those in my collection. Yeah, totally happy with this release. My number 3. So, up to number 2. So, and here we go is my number 2. And what a surprise! Waiso has Peridia Ahsoka on his list. Yeah. People who know me know that I love Ahsoka. She's one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character in all of Star Wars. No matter where. In Clone Wars, in Rebels, in the Ahsoka series or Mandalorian, I just love Ahsoka. The first time I saw Ahsoka was in the Mandalorian series, because I haven't watched Clone Wars before the Mandalorian, which is crazy. I know. I just started watching Clone Wars last year, in 2023, September, and have, I don't know, rewatched it 3 times. It's one of my favorite Star Wars stuff, and yeah, Ahsoka, one of my favorite characters. And I love the Ahsoka show. I love the new appearance of her. Everything about this figure is stunning in my opinion. The face sculpt is out of this world. Crazy good. Her new Leku and Montreal are on point, really looking good. And yeah, it's a completely new sculpt. The movement and articulation is really, really good, especially on my version. I don't know. I think nobody really had problems with it. I never heard any complaints in any reviews. And yeah, this figure is just, I love the coloring. I love this this appearance of her, like that she really made like this Ahsoka the White, that she came out like Gandalf in the Lord of the Rings. Just stronger and more badass and different looking with this new cool outfit. Yeah, the only complaint, of course, is that she does not come with a cloak. and that we can be pretty sure that there will be a version with a cloak coming soon. I have to decide then if I buy another one, because I'm just planning to make my own soft goods. I already have material found that's decent or good, so we will see. Maybe it was a cool 2-pack or something like that. But I couldn't resist and had to buy this one on release. I absolutely love this figure. And yeah, this is definitely my number 2. Such a stunning figure. So here's my number 1. Also not a surprise for people who know me. I love the Mandalorian, and he's, with Ahsoka, one of my favorite Star Wars characters of all time. Love the character, love the appearance, like the whole armor set. Yeah, everything about this figure is perfect in my opinion. There's nothing to complain. The soft goods are really, really well made. The shiny Beskar armor is Beskar shiny, as it should be. There's even like this little, how it's called, vibro knife or whatever that you can put in his boot, which is absolutely fantastic in my opinion, that you can even put this little accessory, here it is, in the figure itself, so you don't have to like lose it or have to store it. Yeah, the soft goods, the whole proportions, the articulation. He comes with the lightsaber. Oh, lightsaber? Lightsaber's right. And his jetpack and a really cool blaster, which fits perfect in his hand, perfect in his holster. And yeah, I have nothing to complain about this figure. It was perfect out of the package. One of the earliest releases this year, and in my opinion, the best of all this year, because the other Mandos, I pretty much have every other version of Mando, some kind. The older versions, the Durasteel version. I even have the Bandai Namco model kit, which is also really good. And just to say how good this figure is, I bought FH Figuarts Mandalorian, I think it was season 2, with Grogu in his bag. Maybe I will be able to put a photo of this here. And I was disappointed by the FH Figuarts because I already had this one. And the SH figures was annoying to handle. Articulation was weird. Proportions were weird. He looked like a fucking, I don't know, bodybuilder with a small head and big shoulders. And the whole articulation wasn't fun. Pretty much every accessory you put on him fell off as soon as you picked up the figure. And it just didn't look as good as this freaking Mando, which is $30. And I bought this SH Figuarts for $75 and was able to resell it for $80. So I did not make a loss or anything like that, but I was just... that made me even appreciate this figure more, because I had a SH Figuarts in my hand and I was like, no, this version is just better. It's just a better version. And I didn't have a Mayfix now, but yeah. Just a stunning figure. Everything on this figure is perfect. I love it. And this is definitely, by far, my number 1 place this year. Close call with all the others, but this has to be my number 1. So, yeah. That's my number 1 of 2024 releases. So, here they are all together again. My complete top 10 list of 2024 Black Series releases. Yeah, it was a really great year for the Black Series, and when we just look at the new releases upcoming that are already confirmed, I think we are about to have a stunning 2025. Like, there are already enough releases out there to make another top 10 yet, just when you see all the cool stuff that's coming. But I want to talk to this about another video. I will use the setup here, but I don't want to make this too long. It was just about my top 10 this year. And yeah, what a fun Black Series collecting year. So much freaking awesome figures. And here's my Asylum. Come on. So now we see them all. And yeah, absolutely love all those figures. There were, I don't know, to make some honorable mentions would be the Night Trooper Enoch Pack, which just fell off the list or get off the list because of the Brutus release. If it wouldn't be about the Brutus release, they would be definitely on my list. But I just have to include him because he was too good. All the others were already set. And yeah, it was like an easy pick because the Ahsoka Clone Wars or Clone Trooper 2-pack, in my opinion, is just a better one. Because it's a really, really good army builder with 2 awesome figures. And yeah, what a starting year, 2025. I hope you enjoyed and have a wonderful day or night whenever you are watching this. And yeah, Happy New Year again. Looking forward to 2025. Bye.